Pluto in Aquarius. What you don't understand is that this is the absolute most powerful, most transformative, most significant, impactful transit to ever experience as a human being. Drastic changes will take place. This is the ultimate alchemical shift of humanity. New types of beings beyond humans will emerge with this transit. Welcome to the age of Aquarius, where man realizes he is God. Starting November 19th, 2024, we will enter an exciting new era as Pluto transitions into the sign of Aquarius, a period that will extend until 2043. This significant astrological event promises to usher in profound changes that will reshape our collective experience on Earth. One of the most striking impacts we'll witness is the transformation in our collective consciousness, which will encourage unity and wellness across the globe. Aquarius is known for its progressive and innovative qualities. It rules higher consciousness. It represents a shift toward collective awareness where people begin to think and act together in ways that enhance our shared existence. The influence of Pluto, the planet that rules the depths of the psyche, means that we will have the opportunity to explore the depths of our own minds while simultaneously connecting with others on an intense psychological level. As we navigate through this Pluto and Aquarius transit, expect to see a transformation in the way we perceive the world. This isn't merely about change on a superficial level. It's about a complete overhaul of our mental frameworks and beliefs. We'll be moving away from outdated modes of thinking, leading us to adopt a more unified approach to life. This shift in consciousness will foster an environment where we begin to better understand one another, breaking down barriers and cultivating a sense of community. The age of Aquarius signifies a profound evolution of our consciousness as individuals and as a society. We may find ourselves more intuitive, more telepathic, and more connected to the energies around us. This heightened awareness will lead to increased instances of synchronicity and epiphanies, experiences that resonate deeply with the core principles of Aquarius. Life during this period may feel more interconnected, as if we're participants in a larger cosmic dance that invites us to respond to one another in a more enlightened manner. Pluto, the planet that rules the psyche and the psychological mind, being in the sign of Aquarius, will help us all to tap into the depths of our psyche, and it will cause us to bring an ending, a death, which Pluto rules, to a certain way that we see the world and think consciously. We will come into a much more unified way of psychological processing. Coming into a state of quote-unquote one mind is an evolutionary process and state. Extraterrestrial and other dimensional beings of higher consciousness share one mind, such as the group of beings that Abraham Hicks and Bashar communicate with and channel. With this new consciousness emerging, we will uncover our hidden abilities and instincts. Many will tap into their intuitive powers, unlocking psychic capabilities and enhancing our ability to empathize and connect. During this time, it's crucial to focus on personal growth and self-improvement. As more people develop their intuitive capacities, transparency and authenticity will be vital. It's advisable to shed any unhealthy patterns or behaviors, particularly those that seek to hide or mask their true selves. The nature of the age of Aquarius will ensure that underlying intentions become more visible. In this era, no one can hide. In such an environment, those who operate with integrity and compassion will shine brighter, while behaviors rooted in deceit or insincerity will be exposed. It's a compelling reminder that the truth has a way of surfacing, and the energies of this era will make it increasingly difficult to conceal one's true self. We should strive to be honest and forthright in all of our interactions. This exposure is about more than just personal integrity. It represents an evolutionary imperative for humanity. As we come together, we'll likely discover shared ideals, aspirations, and values that will cultivate a sense of belonging among us. This is an invitation to embrace our authentic selves and foster a community where we celebrate each other's individual journeys rather than compete. As we stand on the brink of this significant transition, it is our time to elevate ourselves. It is an opportunity to question the established norms and personal routines that no longer serve us. The era ahead calls for a collective evolution, asking us to rise to the occasion, strive for authenticity in thoughts, actions, and deeds. Be the person of goodness that helps manifest this new consciousness. As we step into this age, remember that personal transformation plays a crucial role not only in our lives, but in shaping the future of humanity. Seek to embody values of authenticity and transparency as we navigate this transformative journey together. The upcoming years will challenge us to be clear reflections of who we truly are, to act righteously, and to uplift those around us. Together, we can navigate the complexities of our shifting realities with grace, optimism, and courage. By embracing the qualities of the sign of Aquarius, we can foster connections that inspire profound change, opening the doorway to a more unified, harmonious society. The time to rise, to be pure, and to seek wellness, both within ourselves and our communities, is now. Let's step into this evolutionary journey together and become the architects of a brighter future. Themes of Pluto and Aquarius: mass awakenings, unity consciousness, electromagnetism, technology transforming society, death by technology, death by natural disasters, deadly yet powerful riots and revolutions, powerful rebels, transformative rebellions, alien invasion takeovers, meteorite collisions, alternate realities, alternative sexual experiences, sex with robots, the power and magnetic force of authenticity, and the power put back into the hands of the people. Welcome to the age of Aquarius.
My question is, what is the age of Aquarius? Because as an Aquarius, I'm struggling so hard.
Okay. I'll explain that to you briefly, and then I'll answer any questions as it pertains to, boy, if you don't watch yourself, then I'll answer any questions as it pertains to the Let's Go challenge, and then I'm gonna end the call, okay? So the age of Aquarius, you got to understand something first. You got to understand the ages, all right? So an age of time is typically 1,166 years.
2,166 years.
And these ages are ruled by the different zodiac signs. I'm not going to get into precessions though. Those are 12,000 year cycles. We are in the 12,000 year precession of Cancer right now, while in the 2,166 year age of Aquarius. So an age is when the sun in the sky is in a particular constellation for a period of time. Right now, our sun is in the constellation of Aquarius. As it is in the constellation of Aquarius for these 2,166 years approximately, since the sun is a big ball of fire in light, light represents consciousness, consciousness, it means that we are supposed to embody the light in the consciousness of Aquarius. Now, when I said the light, that means the light, that means the higher attributes of the zodiac sign of Aquarius, not the lower ones, but the higher ones, because it's light energy. So the sun representing light, the sun is the son of God, right? The son of God, which is the Messiah. Messiah means the messenger. So the sun being in the zodiac of Aquarius, it is the messenger of God, the messenger of the times that we are in, saying that we need to take on the likeness and ways of the zodiac sign of Aquarius, which means to be of higher consciousness, which means to be of unity consciousness, which means to be less egotistical in nature, which means to be more scientific in nature, and functioning from a state of oneness and functioning from a state of authenticity. Okay, and so many other things. Now, in the Bible, Jesus Christ, who was the Messiah, who was the honorable Messiah, actually, because I respect Jesus Christ quite a bit myself, the Messiah of the age of Pisces, right? He fed the land with the two fish. Pisces represents is represented by two fish swimming in opposite directions. He fed the land with the two fish in a loaf of bread, and he also got his feet washed by the woman at the well. Pisces rules the feet. He walked on water. Pisces rules the feet. Nevertheless, at the last supper, not the first, not the second, not the third, not the 16th supper, the last supper, the disciples go to Jesus Christ and they say, "Where do we go when you're gone? Because you're leaving. You're going through a suffrage. This is the Last Supper." Jesus Christ says, "Follow the man in the house with the pitcher of water, entereth the city he entereth in." Okay, back then, no man had a house with a pitcher of water. Even if you look at a picture of the Last Supper, you'll see that there's this pitcher that's sitting in front of the table on the floor. That pitcher of water, the man in the house with the pitcher of water, is Aquarius, the water bearer. Okay, that's why I had a blog called a Pitcher of Water. I never wrote anything on it, but anyway. So even Jesus Christ himself said, "Follow the ways of Aquarius," because the things that Jesus Christ taught will only take us so far in the age of Aquarius. The age of Pisces is all about belief and unconditional love that is boundless. Yet in the age of Aquarius, we're understanding, nah, some of this love needs some boundaries. You feel me, man? Like, hold up. In age of Aquarius, we're learning to not just go into things blindly. Pisces rules the blind and things being blind. Okay, that's why me as a Pisces rising got these glasses on. Okay, and with the moon in Pisces, and the moon rules the eyes, and my boy Havoc got the moon in Pisces, he wearing glasses too. You see what I'm saying? Pisces, age of Aquarius says, no, you need knowledge. It rules knowledge. You feel me? In science. So we have to graduate from the age of Pisces though, and we got to take the lessons from the age of Pisces into the age of Aquarius. So we got to take compassion and empathy. You can't graduate from the age of Pisces and go into the age of Aquarius. That's like just skipping the second grade, going to the third grade, but you don't have the knowledge of the second grade. You can't go if you don't have the knowledge. You feel me? You can't skip if you don't got the knowledge. So the age of Pisces was teaching us to be compassionate and empathetic, because you need to be compassionate and empathetic in order to be authentic. And Aquarius is all about being authentic. Okay? So being in the age of Aquarius means that for the next 2,166 years, the ways of Aquarius are going to dominate our world. Technology and all these things, strange weather events. Aquarius rules the weather and natural disasters, airplanes, high science, consciousness. It rules energy, and that's why we're learning about all these things. But we will experience the negative side of Aquarius, yet we need to be the light while experience the negative. And one of the negatives of Aquarius is chaos. And Aquarius also rules protests and rebellions and revolutions. Okay, Aquarius. So but we have to be the higher notion of Aquarius, which Aquarius rules astrology. So yes, we're in lucid living, following astrology, learning how to navigate the age of Aquarius, right? We're being more unified. We're not being egotistical, and we're sharing. Like when we have our talks, we all share. Like somebody tells a story, they tell their dream, they say this, they say that, whatever. We're going to be learning group economics, and lucid living is group economics, so we could have group coaching, right? And so while you are in this 2,166 year cycle of Aquarius, you want to adopt the higher notion and ways, because that is going to point you in the right direction of the light. Why? Well, why would you say it points us in the right direction of the light? Well, it's because the sun is the light of God, the messenger of God. If you follow the ways of the sun, you will be walking in the path of Christ, of God.
Like, share, comment, and subscribe.